Hello, everyone. Hang on a minute. Something's just gone wrong. Stay there 1 minute. Hang on. I can hear music in my ears. Right, it's gone. Fuck's sake. Sorry about that. Right, okay. Well, that all went how we thought it was going to go, didn't we? Can you hear me okay? You haven't got an echo, have you? Just let me know in the chat, because I've got an echo in my ears and it's driving me mad. If not, I'll turn it off. Is it all okay? Let me know in the chat. No echo. No echo. All right, I'm going to ignore you anyway. If there is a problem, let me know and I'll try and sort it out. Right, well, what a fucking shit show that was, wasn't it? Let's face it. I've got to compose myself here, all right? Because I didn't want to come on here and start swearing madly yet. Right, what happened? He sets up with that fucking team. It was almost straight away. He set up with that team. That was like a big fuck you. That was that team. Fabianski, Cresswell, Souček, Antonio. There was better players on the bench than there was on the fucking pitch. People were saying, oh, well, you know, at half-time, well, we was all right. We was in the game at half-time. You know, we were still there. No, we weren't. You had two teams there. One team set out to play the game. They set out to play it from the back, to play progressive football, to try and get through the field. We set up a fucking roadblock. We're trying to stay at the bottom three. He set up with a fucking roadblock. That is all he done. So, yeah, Wolves were going to be toothless at that point. They were struggling to get through us. There was one team trying to play football, one team not playing football, one team trying to stop that from happening. It is a fucking disgrace. It is. And then they come out in the second half and then bang, goal. It was a good finish. It was a good finish, but then what do you expect? And then you look at Moyes on the sidelines. He looks flabbergasted. He's like, I don't know. I don't know where that's come from. I don't know how this has happened. What do you mean? How was we ever going to fucking score? In that first half, there was a few occasions where Paquetá picks up the ball. One of the few occasions, because they had about 70% possession in the first half. He picks up the ball in the middle of the pitch. He turns round. He's got no one in front of him. None. Not a single person in front of him. So, what does he do? Earlier on in the second half, Paquetá plays a lovely ball down the wing to Fornals. Fornals is broken. He's gone. He has a little look. There's no one there. It was shit. It was shit. He's got to go. And the thing I've said everything that I had to say about David Moyes. I'm no genius. All I think I've been saying for the last 3 months is the blatantly fucking obvious. It's been there for everyone to see. Everyone can see what has been wrong with this setup. And what is really bad is, obviously, they must be able to see this in the club. They must know. That the problems that have got us where they are still there. They must know this. Yet they're carrying on. They're trying to flog a dead horse. They are wasting our season. They're killing our season. They are. I'm fucking standing at the screen. I've got a big spot on the end of my nose. Can you see it? I was looking at it earlier on. I kept on going boss-eyed. But they are wasting our season. It is, honestly... Whoever comes in at this point, they have got a massive job on their hands. Southampton won today. We are level bottom. There's 3 teams on 15 points. We're off the bottom on goal difference. Southampton are on a run of 3 wins. One in the EFL Cup, one in the FA Cup, and now they've won in the league against their relegation rivals, something we couldn't fucking do. We are free falling. And they're going to say, oh, you've got to give him another game. You've got to give him until Everton. He's earned it. He's got credit in the bank. Well, you're going to give David Moyes our one winnable fixture out of the next fucking 4. Even if he beats Everton, what difference does it make? They're shit. It means nothing. Even if we come up against Everton and he wins that game, they are shit. It doesn't matter. It proves nothing if he wins that game. Not a thing. So fuck me. He's got to go. Let someone else come in. You must have. I hope you've got someone else lined up. You must have someone else lined up. So please get him in. Give him a week with the players. Get rid of that fucking manager. I'm fed up talking about him, Sullivan. This is all your fault. This now, David Moyes, we've done it to death. He shouldn't even still be here. We should not still be talking about this problem. We shouldn't be. It's a disgrace. You sat on your hands. You was worried about looking stupid because you stuck with him after with that World Cup break. And we all said the same thing. Well, if they sack him 3 games after the World Cup break, they're going to look stupid, aren't they? Well, you look even more fucking stupid now, didn't you? You look like idiots because you're just literally taking us down. We're going down with a whimper. Everyone can see it. We are. You've only got to look at the way we play football. We play shit. The style is rank average. We don't go for the game. We've got such good players in our squad, not necessarily always on the pitch, but fuck me. And please, everyone now, I know everyone has their own tipping point. I know they do. We had the likes of John on our channel. His tipping point was Palace. He stuck with Moyes, but then he had his tipping point. He was like, no, that's it. We've got to move on, because he loves the club. He respected David Moyes, but he loves the club more. All of these channels, fucking blogs, podcasts, everyone else, people power does work, right? We've been divided for too long on this subject. And when we're divided and you've got half the fan base saying Moyes in and half the fan base saying Moyes out, then the fucking board have got every right to do nothing. They have. So fucking just please, this ain't a bandwagon. Do the right thing. Just literally fucking say, it's time to go. Moyes has got to go. He has to. Everyone together, and then they will act. They're going to have to act. If we all turn on them in that fucking stadium, if that's what it has to take, then that's what we're going to have to do. Because he can't still be here come Everton. He can't still be here come that Everton game. He can't. It's an absolute joke. The whole thing is a disgrace. Honestly, the actual chat's going mad. So I will, when I've calmed down, what I'm going to do, I'll go through the chat a little bit later because I've got no chance at the moment. It's whizzing through. I'm keeping my eye on it. But what I'll do is I'll take some calls. I'll take some calls in a minute. I've got a few callers lined up. I'm gonna call them first, and then we'll go from there. But no, that game deserves no analysis. I'm not going to go through it bit by bit like all of the others. It was fucking shit. It was absolutely, the way we set up, it was cowardly. I've said it time and time again. Fortune favours the brave. David Moyes is not brave. He proved it again. You've got to go for it. You have to. You had one team there. Wolves were in the bottom 3. They went for that game. Even the substitutions when they was 1-0 up, they were proactive. They made twice the substitutions we did. They did. He brought, and then what does he do? He brings on Benny, doesn't he? In the 55th minute. He makes the right substitution for a fucking change because his back's up against the wall. He's stubborn. He knows what's the right thing to do and what's not the right thing to do. But sometimes he just chooses not to do it. That's what he does. Right? But this time, his back's up against the wall. He knew Souček off, 4 nails in the middle, Benny on. He should have been doing that type of thing forever, but he fucking refused. Now he's always too little, too late, Moyes. As is always the case with you. It's always too little, too late. You do just enough. That's all you ever do. Just enough, and that's all you've ever done. And I am sorry. I'm going to say it now. The last 2 years have been good. They've been enjoyable. They've been fantastic. 2 back-to-back European campaigns. But I'm telling you now, it must have just been a streak of luck. Because David Moyes he has no awareness. He's got no ability to change anything. So all I can imagine is that David Moyes stumbled onto something that fucking works and then he flogged it to death. He flogged it to death until it didn't work no more. And it ain't been working for some time, and he's been carrying on trying to do the same thing, trying to recapture it with the same players, even though he's got better options. He refuses to change shape. It's fucking awful. Honestly, it's awful. I don't want to discard what he done, but even the Lingard thing, he stumbled on Lingard. No one could have predicted that Lingard was going to turn into Maradona, but he did. And then what did he do? We had probably the best 6 months of Lingard's career. We should have just left it there. But no, Moyes was like, fucking hell. I've lucked out on this one. I better chase him and get him back. He carries on back, all the time going after the same player because he can't move on. He hasn't got any ideas. The man has no ideas. None. It's that I can't even say the players are not playing for him anymore. I'm not blaming the players. The players are not playing for him. He's fucking, honestly, I'm just so upset that we've got to this point now. I am. And this isn't an I told you so moment. It really isn't. It's not an I told you so moment because I did not want to lose today. Because whoever comes, we're level bottom after half the season on 15 points. We're level bottom. We couldn't lose this game. It was so important. Whoever comes in now, they've got an absolute horrific job in front of them. Horrible. So do you know what? They better get their checkbook out, not on a fucking player. I don't care about the transfer window. I don't give a toss who we bring in. The only thing we need at this moment in time is a proper manager. It is. You've gone out, you spent 180 million in the transfer window. That's what you've done. You know, it's like you've opened a fucking gaucho grill, but you've got a chef from KFC to run it. Go out and get a top manager. Someone that can serve up the football that everyone will buy into. Just fucking do the right thing. Buy someone out of their contract. You're happy pissing money down the drain on shit players that we lose money on regularly. You know, well, I don't even know if they're crap, but they look crap when they come in. Players like Vlasic, you know, we're routinely hemorrhaging money all the time. Just spend some money wisely for once. Go out, get a good manager. But anyway, look, my throat's going, so I'm going to make a phone call to save my voice box. Right, 1 minute. I'm going to give my brother a call first because he's just phoned in. He's at the game. He's going to be well chuffed. 1 moment. This didn't work last time I did it. I hope it don't all go bandy again. All right. 2 minutes. I hope you can all. Hello, Gary. Yeah. Hang on 1 minute. I don't think it's working. Let me put you back again.
I can hear you.
Hello. Hello.
Hello. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear you. Right.
What's ringing?
You can hear me? Hang on.
Got the wrong Gary.
Is that all right? Can you hear me now?
Hello. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Right. Brilliant. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, what an absolute fucking shower of shit that was. I mean, that was disgraceful. We never laid a glove on them, did we? I mean, it was just. I mean, you know, the last 15 minutes, as usual, we expect that, don't we? We expect that. Bring Benrahma on, bring Skamaka on. Last 15 minutes, typical Moyes. Even Antonio has admitted that is what Moyes does. Go for the game in the last 15 minutes when you're 1-0 down.
Yep.
Frankly, pathetic. And they should have put us to bed. What did they do? I mean, it was down the other end, but I mean, I think they hit the bar, then the post, didn't they? And then missed the third shot, and then had a goal disallowed, missed a sitter in the first half. That weren't only a 1-0 defeat. That was a convincing.
Do you know what he's got in this game? For once, we've got a game whereby David Moyes has nothing to hang on to. He can't say anything in that press conference. He can't blame a referee decision. He can't blame bad luck. He can't blame anything. Just for once, I think he's got fuck all to hang on to.
I'll tell you what. You're right, but what I will hang on to is what I saw at the end, and what I saw at the end was the players looking distraught, coming across the middle of the pitch. Declan Rice came across, and we're giving them a little clap. And then all of a sudden, fucking David Moyes decides to try and do what he did last week at Brentford and milk some of the applause. He's come across, he's reached the halfway line, and he got told, "Fuck off, Moyes. You're not wanted," and we basically stopped clapping and started abusing him. He turned around and legged it. You know, he honestly doesn't see what he's doing. He doesn't see it. He probably looks at that and thinks, "Oh, we only narrowly lost. We narrowly lost 1-0. We didn't. We got convincingly beat."
Sharky, you're having a laugh. Please tell me you're joking, Sharky. I didn't watch it. Sharky said, Moyes has said in the post-match interview, Moyes said, "We done well."
Oh my fucking God! Well, you know,
is he taking the piss now? I mean,
well, I'll tell you what. I'm in the car with Ross here. Let's ask Ross to judge. Did we do well, Ross?
No, it was convincingly shit from start to finish.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, we barely threatened them. Oh my God! And they should have had a couple past us in the first half. I think.
They should have.
Dad reckons they were half chances, but I reckon they were sitters. Like the one that got pulled back and he just missed the ball. That should have been in the net. They should have pumped us.
Yeah. It was a horrible day. I mean, it was freezing over there, really cold.
Yeah.
You know, it's you know, the best part about the day was meeting up and having a little drink beforehand. That was about it.
I know.
You know, that's where we are with West Ham. I think, you know, we're in the bottom three.
Have you seen the table? We're level bottom.
We're level bottom. We are 1 point out of 21. No manager survives 1 point out of 21 with us sitting in the bottom three. No manager. You know, and if Sullivan doesn't pull his finger out tonight and sack that useless, well, look,
I know what you want to say. I know what you want to say. Yeah.
Let's not go overboard. But look, he has got to go.
What did you first of all, Gary? What did you think when you saw that starting lineup? Seriously.
Well, I thought. It was as expected. We didn't expect Benrahma to start, did we?
I did. Well, of course, he's the only one that keeps digging him out the shit, Gary.
Yeah, but did you expect Moyes to start him?
I did. I
thought.
Look, any normal manager in this situation at this point.
Yeah, but he ain't a normal manager. That's the thing. He ain't a normal manager.
Surely you want to win, don't you? Surely you want to win. That should be. It's like he's more concerned with being proved right. It's not some sort of fucking weird game he's playing.
I'll tell you what you said in your summing up just now was absolutely right. I think Moyes lucked out and stumbled across a formation and a selection that won him games, and he has stuck to it religiously. And I think today was, apart from Paqueta, his way of reverting to type. You know, he put as many of the originals in there as possible. You know, it was terrible. What did Antonio bring to the party today?
Absolutely
what
nothing.
Was he doing back in the team?
Absolutely nothing.
How was Antonio, given his recent performances? It ain't like he's come on the pitch and set the place alight, is it? He's stunk the place out. But no, he's actually been put on the pitch, and he's and Scamacca has to sit on the bench and wait for the last 15 minutes. It's pathetic. It really is. And look what happened in the last 15 minutes. We very nearly scored. You know, with Benrahma and with Scamacca. Why leave it to the last 15 minutes, you useless tosser? You know.
But even then, but did you see that we're 1-0 down? Lopetegui's making proactive changes. He's bringing players on. He's making changes again straight from the off. He's constantly freshening his team up. Moyes didn't. I mean, I know Moyes made a few changes, but even when he brought Scamacca on, he didn't really change the shape at all. He didn't really change the shape. The shape and the it was all the fucking same. Nothing changes.
He didn't, and what happened was their manager used all 5 substitutes. He tried to nullify what Moyes, the few changes that Moyes made, because Moyes used 2. We lost. He used 2 substitutions, right?
Yeah.
It literally, it was. We're doing all right. We're only 1-0 down. We don't want to go 2-0 down, so we leave it to the last 15 minutes. It was the age-old boys tactic. That's what it was. And I'm fed up with it. It belongs in another era. It's time for him to go.
Can he be given the Everton game?
I'll tell you what.
He can't be,
given the Everton game. I think if he's given the Everton game, no, he can't be, not in my mind. That's it, game over now, because we want to win the Everton game, right? We want to win the Everton game. We don't want to go into the Everton game with a defensive formation, which is primarily what that was today.
I'm being mocked for my pronunciation of Lopetegui. How'd you say? That's his name, isn't it? Lopetegui.
No, that's how it's spelled, but it ain't pronounced like that.
How'd you say it then? Go on then.
Right. I don't know.
Ross is educated.
But I was singing, we've got super...
From what I'm looking at his name, it looks like Lopetegui.
Lopetegui?
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah, I'll call him...
I don't know if that's right.
I'll call him Lopetegui.
That's just me reading it. I don't know if that's right.
How about just much better than fucking Moisey? That's better, isn't it? Yeah. As everyone else
look,
is.
I mean... It's like as ever with West Ham, right? It's like the Blitz spirit. You got to take it on the chin. It can get worse. We can get relegated. But,
we are now definitively at the stage of the season where we are level bottom. It can't get worse. It can't get any worse.
Well, it can get worse. We could actually get relegated. But
at the moment, we're on course for that. We're on course for it. It needs to improve.
I think, honestly, anyone that is still sticking up for Moyes...
It's not right. But that's what I was saying earlier on. Because a lot of the problem is with the board, if there is division in the fan base, then they're within their rights to do nothing. They are. People, it's about time. It's about time. It ain't about who's right and who's wrong, even though I was right, everyone. It ain't about who's right and who's wrong. But the fact of the matter is, it's time to go. It's West Ham is the most important thing. They're the most important thing. If we all get unified, everyone, it doesn't matter whether you're a fucking fan singing at the game, whether you're tweeting. I ain't saying go out there and abuse Moyes, because Moyes isn't the problem. Well, he is the problem, but he isn't the reason. Moyes isn't the reason that Moyes is still here.
Moyes earned some credit in the last couple of years, as you rightly said.
Yeah.
But not only has he used that credit up, he's now in debt. Right, he's now in debt, and he's nearly putting us on. Imagine getting us relegated from where we were last year. What an amazing achievement that'd be.
Honestly.
Yeah, you have to go some to better that, wouldn't you? In terms of disaster.
Sharky says only Millwall fans are sticking up for Moyes.
No, but I mean, this is monumental, Nick. A monumental catastrophe, a disaster.
I know.
Right? There's no way that bloke deserves to keep his job. And I'm hoping now that in the bottom three, we're halfway through the season. He's lost, what is it, 6 out of 7. We drew 1, so 1 point out of 21.
I know.
Surely, if there is a clause in the contract where he can get fired for bugger all, that clause has just been triggered, hasn't it?
Yes, you would think so. Just George has said that David Moyes has got some video footage of David Sullivan stroking himself off with his little Munster Bench hands. He must have them. He must have something on him.
He must have something.
He's got to have something on him. There's got to be a reason. Because look, at the end of the day, this is beyond a joke now. It's beyond analysis. Like I say, and the way that I've been seeing it, I know I went a lot sooner than most. But honestly, I'm no fucking genius. I believe all I've been doing is speaking the blindingly obvious for 2 or 3 months. It's been obvious for a long time. However, different people have got different tipping points. But at this stage now, you can't now be Moyes in. Nobody can be Moyes in at this point.
And Sullivan, I'm telling you now, Sullivan, this is his investment, right? Sullivan will be having kittens at the moment, right? He will be he will be arranging to do something. There's no way sit, no matter how much you like a manager, you don't sit and watch your investment get flushed away down the toilet, do you?
No. No, not at all.
So I know it's late. I know it's late, and they should have done it a couple of weeks ago. But better late than never. Get it done.
I know. Right, Gary, I'm going to stick to our sort of 10, 15-minute max rule now. You're up to your limit. You're up to your limit. Yeah. I'm going to phone someone else in.
I've vented. I've vented.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
I might give Dodsey a call in a bit as well, but I'll wait until I know he's in the car. All right.
All right.
In a bit. See you later, Ross.
See you later, Nick.
There we go. Right. I say my bloody voice is going, innit? I hope it don't crash out on this video. It's all that shouting. Right, 1 minute. I've got a few calls, a few people that texted. So don't call in yet, because I want to call these people first. Right, where are we? Let's give. Where's your number? Hang on. Sorry, everyone. 1 second. I'm not very organised. I need a switchboard. That's what I need. Anyone fancy a job? Pay's not very good. Oh. How the fucking hell has that happened? I can text him, but I can't see his number. There we go. Oh. Hello, mate.
Any chance you can call me next? I'm just in the middle of saying I really want to concentrate on that call properly.
No worries, mate. Go on. I'll call you back in a bit.
Definitely next, yeah?
All right, mate. No worries.
Cheers, buddy. Thanks, Nick. Bye-bye.
Right. 2 seconds, everyone. Let's call the next one. Let's get Gary on, because Gary always likes a chat. Hello, Gary. You all right?
Hello, Nick. Calm down, son.
Yeah, I'm calm now. 1 minute. I'm just going to try and connect you again to this bloody thing. Hang on. It's playing up again. Oh, I just can't get the staff, can't get the kit. Right, that should work now. I hope. Right. So, hang on. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll put you on here for a minute until I've done it. Right, go on, Gary. Anyway, what are your thoughts on the game?
Well, what I expect is going to happen. It has low-scoring game. Wolves don't score many, don't let many in them.
No.
We don't let many in, but we don't score any.
No.
Obviously, that scoreline was very obvious, wasn't it? You know,
it was.
When I heard the line up today, I couldn't believe it. I got Creswell's back, Soucek's back, Ben Rama's on the bench. I mean, you know, at the end of the day, we've all got our opinions, football supporters, we've all got our opinions.
Yeah.
We don't always agree with what other people say, but he can't help himself, this bloke. he just cannot help himself. He gets going at the same old thing. He should have gone before the World Cup. We know
1 minute, hang on.
Wasted night.
Hang on, Gary.
Yeah.
Right, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to phone you back because... Right, 1 minute. Right, sorry, everyone. I'm getting repeated issue with this stupid thing. Right, now what might happen is me audio might drop out for a minute, so don't go away. 1 minute. I'm going to try. And... I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn it off and turn it on again. That's what everyone does. Give us a minute. 1 minute. Hang on. Right, okay. Fuck's sake. Need this when I'm on my own, don't I? Okay. Right, okay. 1 minute. It's coming back. Here she comes. Right, let's change my audio for a minute. Right, I think you can all still hear me anyway, just for a moment. 1 minute. Where are we? I think John wants to join. Hang on. Where are we?
Evening.
1 moment. Oh, come on, work, you bastard. 1 minute. It is coming. I promise. Fucking hell. Need this. Why has it got to fuck around with me when I'm doing this? Hang on. Right. I know. There we go. I think we're okay now. So let's try it again. This is a problem when you go live, isn't it? Right. You can hear that, can't you? It's back. Okay.
Hello.
Right. Hello. Hello.
Hello, Nick. Hello again.
Hello, mate. You're right. Right, Gary, I'm going to let you talk for a minute because there's just been a message come through, but this happened to me last time, that Moyes has been sacked.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
So go on, give us your thoughts on things anyway, mate. And I'm going to try and do I'm going to try and do 10 to 15 minutes max for all the callers tonight. So go on, rattle away.
I won't take that long actually, Nick. It's very simple now. They've got to get someone else in. They've delayed this and delayed this. They could have done this before the World Cup. All right, we haven't. So we are where we are. The thing is, when a new manager comes in, first thing that'll happen is whether the players are playing for Moyes or not. The fact is, a new manager, we should get a new manager bounce, as they call it. Now the thing is, the one thing we've got in our favour, or any new manager, is we're not letting a lot of goals in. Defensively, that's not been the problem this season, Nick. It's scoring goals. And yet again, we've not scored again. Again. So it's a scoring goal. So what they've got to do, they've got to bring either another striker in who can score goals, because Antonio's not scoring. Scamacca, he's not really settled properly.
No.
Unless a new manager can come in and get the creative side of things going. Because obviously, any striker, I mean, you saw Haaland today in Manchester City.
Yeah.
He didn't get a lot of service, didn't score.
No.
You know, so this is a problem all season. It's not defence. I keep saying to you under Moyes, the one thing in his favour, we don't get hammered by anybody, but we've not been scoring. You don't score a goal, you can't win a game. It's that simple.
No, that's right.
And the only good thing that I was thinking about, the only saving grace for us, we're only halfway through the season. It's not like the last 6, 7, 8 games. But yet again today, Forest have won, Southampton have won, Wolves have won, and it's getting desperate now. And this game next week against Everton is absolutely massive. So we've got, basically, I think we need to go out and get another striker.
But what for Moyes?
No, not for Moyes. No, the new manager, we need to get another striker in, or bring another creative midfield player in. I mean, you really, on paper, Paqueta and Ben Rama, Fornells, you should say there's enough creativity there. But it's not happening. It's a system Moyes plays, you know. And I think last week, you get a new manager come in, I think you'll see a big improvement in the player performances right across the board. What do you think?
I think we will. I think all we need is we've got good players. We have, although when you watch us at the moment, it's becoming more and more difficult to kind of believe that, isn't it? But we know we've got good players. But then when you saw Wolves today, they've got a lot of good players as well, mate. They have, you know.
Yeah, the manager as well. Yeah,
they've got a
Nick,
good manager.
I said to you last week, in football, no matter how good you are, you have a period and it goes stale. And I said to you last week, Chelsea, Liverpool got beat 3-0 today. Chelsea have been beat. Even Manchester City, look at their recent results. Lost at home to Brentford, drew at home to Everton, lost again today. You know, there's only Arsenal really and Man United, Newcastle on the up. The other teams, and this is the other frustrating thing. The 2 seasons we spent chasing the top 4. If only it's been this season, because we would have probably got in there the way we were playing 2 years ago. Because these top teams now, they're in decline. It's you know, and it happens with any team. And the thing with Moyes, he doesn't like change, Nick. He just doesn't.
No.
And he had a formula, like you said, whether he stumbled across it by luck or whatever. But you can't keep going the same way forever. You've got football. You can't stand still, or you go backwards. You've got to move forward.
He's not demonstrating that he can turn it around, though, is he? This is a thing.
Can't, Nick. He
really isn't.
No, and I don't know really how they really thought what was going on. I mean, we don't really know in the dressing room. I mean, again, Ben Rama, he's been our best player this season. I think every working West Ham player, fan says that, and he's on the bench again. And you've got Souček and Creswell in. You just can't justify that, Nick.
No, I know.
This is what causes a division, I think, amongst the players. Whether it's biasness or whatever it is, he cannot see what's going on, really. I think he's gone way past his sell-by date now. The next Everton game next week is absolutely massive. I mean, you know, you've got the bottom 3 teams all on the same points, just goal difference, isn't it?
Yeah, John's in now. John, can you hear us?
Yes, mate. Loud and clear.
No, can't hear you, mate. Are you on mute?
No, you've muted me.
Nick, who would you like to see come in there, mate? If you had, within reason.
Well, if you have a look at the managers that we're linked with at the moment, so the Betfair top 5, you've got Sean Dyche, who we all thought was going to be the one. He's now favourites to take over from Frank Lampard, which probably will happen now because I think Lampard will get the bullet. So whoever we face next weech, I think it'll be a different manager anyway. He's favourites with them. He's a 12-1 outsider. You've got Poch at 10-1. I think you've got Tuchel at 9-1 or something like that. Thomas Frank's in there as well. And then number 1 is Brendan Rodgers. Obviously, they lost today.
That.
No, well,
I don't know if I want Rodgers now. Really, I think you know what I like to see this West Brom manager. Have you seen his record, Nick? Since he come to West Brom, it's incredible.
Yeah.
No,
he's been brilliant.
Is it called Corberon?
Corberon.
They were doing nothing. They've won about 11 out of the last 12, and I think they won again today. I think they did against Luton. They were 2-0 down. They got 3. They let in 2 goals.
I don't know if I'd want to take a championship manager, mate. I've got to be honest, not at the moment.
No, but what I'm trying to say, I mean, I can't see Poch or Tuchel coming into the side in the bottom 3. Can you? And the thing is now, it's who reacts quickest now. If Everton get rid of Lampard tonight, which they probably will after that defeat today. I mean, you know, Everton lost a couple of more games. They lost to Brighton 4-1. They lost today to Southampton. It's who reacts first, you know, because
yeah.
Sorry, Nick?
Yeah, no, I completely agree, mate. I completely agree. I think, John, can you talk now, mate? See if I can hear you.
Everyone in the chat can hear me.
Everyone else can hear you except me. I don't know what's going on here, mate. I think this bit of kit's gone fucking bandy.
Yeah.
Go on, Gary, anyway.
I can hear Gary as well.
Hello, Gary?
I can hear John.
Oh, you can hear John?
I can, yeah.
Oh, right, okay. All right. I can't fucking hear him. This is a fucking disaster. I don't mind not hearing John, I've got to be honest, but it's a bit awkward when you're on screen with him.
No.
Hang on, I'll tell you what it might be. I know what it might be. 1 minute.
I think, Gal, just to interject, mate, I don't think it matters who we get in there, mate.
But go on, Gary. Anyway, let me know what you think. What you think what the outcome's going to be? Do you reckon he will get sacked now?
Yes.
You think he will?
Yes, and I think Lampard will go as well.
I don't think it matters who we get in there, mate.
Yeah. No. I agree. I'll tell you what I'm going to do, everyone. I think what I'm going to do is we're going to jump over to John. Do you want to jump over to Schedule a Show on StreamYard?
Yeah.
And I'll jump on there with you. It's all gone bandy on here. I don't know why this is gone to shit. 1 minute. Right. All right, Gary. Anyway, well, cheers for that. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Take care, Nick.
I know
Bye.
who's sacking Nick tonight. I know. I think it'd be me. The software's not working. I don't know why. Nothing's fucking working. Absolute joke. Look. Anyway, we'll carry on in about 5 minutes. I'm going to jump on now. I'm going to give John a call, and we'll schedule a call in about 5 minutes. All right. So we will be back on. So I am sorry about this. All right. So we're going to end this one now. Come back in 5 minutes.